TV Besties, what's good? Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Ash and welcome to Ash Recaps. So, y'all, getting into Married at First Sight, my thoughts, my reaction, this good old recap. Okay. So I think it's safe to say that McKinley, so he big might have had this situation with McKinley and sliding into Gina's DMs a little bit wrong. But the fact of the matter is he did slide into her DMs. He made it seem like that they have like some form of mutual friend. But she's a celebrity, this mutual friend I don't know. But it's given that ain't just it. It's given I'm just going to slide this in there so that if it does come out that we're talking or that we're dating later on, it's kind of seen that we were already kind of like talking on a friend level because we have a mutual friend, or I hit her up on a mutual friend type level. I'm not totally buying it, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not truly buying this whole thing. I secretly think that I don't know how long, but they may have been talking. When he might have, like, the fact that he's already talked about how he feels like him and Gina would have been a good match. He finds Gina attractive. He feels like Gina would probably find him attractive. And then him reaching out to her in the DM. You're not going to sit there and tell me that it did not come up with the fact that her and Clint are having issues. Well, I ain't going to say having issues. They just haven't gone any further in the marriage as far as intimacy and things like that, of that nature. So I don't fully trust this situation. Do I believe that this is why Gina may be already Gina was never in. Gina was never in to begin with. So I'm not going to sit here and say that because of McKinley or McKinley signing her DMs that's why like she isn't present, because honestly I very well feel like she was never present. She never was really like into this, never had any intention of really doing this work and doing the homework that they were assigned to do to see if this could go further, because they both, I guess, were stuck in this whole attraction thing. There is no attraction, whatever. All at the end of the day, though, she threw out some things that was brand new to Clint. And I think she's making it seem like, oh, well, you shouldn't be surprised. I mean, you are this way. You are this way. It's different when I'm known, like, you say something about me. I know these things about me. And then at the same time, these are things that most people like about me, like the most about me. It makes who I am. And then you, as my wife, are telling me that who I am is basically bizarre. My personality is bizarre. And I basically shouldn't be shocked because I am bizarre. Like, one, you're my wife now telling me this. One, you're telling me this now after the fact. And I guess Gina is like, well, over, like, obviously I didn't feel like this from one. It's kind of like something that as I talked myself through it, this is now what I've come to realize about this man. And this is just what doesn't this doesn't make him look attractive to me, which is all fine and dandy. That's all fine and dandy. That's all cool, Gina. But I can kind of get where Clint is coming from, feeling just completely blindsided and just, that is like a big hit to the ego. Like, you really came for him and his personality and who he just is as a person, his character. I ain't gonna say his character, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, at this point, at first, it was the whole ginger and the whole thicker thing, or build, or athletic build. Now it's this bizarre personality, like, it's given. Why are they still married? Why haven't they just decided to go on and just go their separate ways at this point? Because when they had their meeting with Pastor Cal and Dr. Pepper, I was like, so why anybody asking them the question? Like, they're not going to do the homework that Dr. Pepper assigned to them. Like, even them going out now just seems awkward. And which obviously it's because of the, fresh conversation that they had with the professionals. Y'all get what I'm saying, with the experts. And so I think, right, it was just awkward because it was coming off of that. And now I'm learning that you basically don't like me as a person, basically, so to speak. Or basically, you don't like me for someone for you in a relationship aspect. So all the while, it's, I don't know. I get that, over time she started to, realize things and make this make sense as far as why she isn't attracted. But it's just like, when a personality is just too much for you. And I just feel like this was just a waste of time. But moving on, y'all, I'm actually a little bit disappointed in Shaquille, because as I continue to just watch, and I know probably every week my opinion is changing and changing, but as I just continue to watch, it's literally like, it's kind of like he said it, as her guard started to go down, now he's starting to have a bit of like a wall up. And I don't know what it is. It's like, it's that with a mixture of him just having like so much, on his plate. However, at the same time, it's given like, bro, what's your deal? Move past already. He keeps saying, oh, she's not there for me the way I need her to. Okay, what else does she need to do to show up for you? What has happened that she has not shown up and supported you? Because now it just honestly sounds like you're just talking still about past stuff and hanging on to what happened, then. Kirsten is seeming like so open and so like sure that things are going to get better, especially once we get out of this, once the decision day, things are just going to get better. And he's the one that's still actually a little bit apprehensive, about things. Like, it's so crazy, because it was like he was so into her in the beginning and so into it, and now it's like the other way around. Kirsten is so into him and so into it and gung-ho on making it work. And it's like, well, I also just feel like he gets stuck in the past about things. It's like he's still like, bro, you understand, like, this is like, okay, the family's busy, they work, the dad wasn't comfortable with being around the cameras. So clearly you were going to meet him on a setting that was really going to be outside of this process, or when the cameras were not going to be around. And so he finally meets her dad. Great thing. But he overshadows it, I feel like, with the whole, oh, well, it took weeks. If only this could have happened weeks before. This, bro, just be appreciative that this happened now. That time in one is everything. And Dr. Pepper said it right, is that, and just like her mom, you cannot have the expectation for her family to act a certain way or do a certain thing or whatever. I get it. I think I might have as well like had the expectation too, judging them like, don't y'all want to know like who this man is and who this is like in your daughter's life and whatever. But everybody, like, everything works out in its own timing. And I think it just bothered me with the fact that he still wanted to harp on the fact that of how long it took, when, bro, just relevant the fact that you met them. God. But getting into Eris and Jasmine, y'all, like, Eris and Jasmine, like, on camera, like, it does look like things are going slowly but surely. But no matter what, still, Jasmine is still saying at the end of the day, Eris is still very hot and cold. Eris is still very much, like, I need to see more action. He talks up a good game, but the action is still just not following suit. And then even them meeting up with the, the experts as well. Kind of, again, just to continue to reinforce and to have them continue on the road and the path that we're on. I don't know, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and make the prediction, change up the prediction again for the 100th time, that they're going to go ahead and say yes on decision day. I'm actually thinking that in this circumstance where they are right now, Eris has got to the point where he's like, there's enough happened where I think he's already ready to be like, all right, yes. I can say yes to at least see where this can go. Where I feel like Jasmine is actually like, as much because she's been wanting this and wanting this on, now there's a bit of like apprehensiveness about her. Like, she's not all the way in. Like, I think we thought that she was going to be all the way in. Like, nah, baby girl is like, yeah, no, there's still some things that I think I just need to work on. Like, I need to think about, like, I'm not all in, just yet. So We shall see, y'all. I'm rooting that, though, at this point, that I think that they are going to say yes on decision day. At least Eris. Jasmine's actually giving me pause, but for the most part, I think that she's going to give that good old yes on decision day. And then I guess that just leaves Nicole and Chris, which, again, what is there to say besides they're just still trying to figure out this whole living situation, which I'm not exactly sure. Like, okay, I can understand where Chris is coming from and feeling like they need to wait until after decision day to figure it out. However, at the same time, it's given like, from the sound of it, it's like y'all didn't really have that kind of time. And it's given like, even when y'all talk to the other couples, y'all are like, yeah, y'all know, like, basically, like, everybody knows y'all doing good. So why are we even having to wait for decision day when basically we know what our answers are going to be? Y'all should basically know what your answers are going to be. I don't understand what y'all playing in our faces, trying to make it seem like y'all don't know what y'all decision is going to be on decision day. When we know y'all know that y'all know that we know that we know that y'all know what y'all decision is going to be on decision day. Yes, so y'all let me know your thoughts down there in the comments. Drop them, drop them, drop them, drop them. Or you can always leave me some hearts to let me know that you've made it to the end of this video. If you are new here, catching one of my recaps for the first time, possibly consider liking the video, of course, if you enjoy it, and subscribing to this channel. And of course, I need you to bang the bell so you get notified when I drop these videos, as soon as I drop these videos. And as always, I catch y'all in the next one. Peace.